So welcome back to another episode. This time we're going to talk about soil and why we use coarse soil versus the black nursery soil. One of the reasons why we don't use the black soil is because the black soil stores water for too long, usually stores it for about 3 days. Also, it attracts a lot of weeds and insects, and it also suffocates the soil or the roots inside a pot fairly easy. Now, the reason why we are looking for a coarse soil, especially in the tropical climate, is because of the rainy season. So here in Florida, right now we're in the middle of the rainy season. This is the middle of June, and it rains about 3 to 4 times a day, and it does that for several months. So therefore, we need to make sure that we have very good draining soil. So in our all-purpose professional mix, we use lava, pumice, we have expanded clay, a little bit of charcoal, and just a touch of turfus. And all of these ingredients are very free draining, so this really helps. Now, as a matter of fact, I can see a cloud come right now, so this is the reason why I'm always prepared and I have my umbrella with me. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes as predicted in Florida. And this is what happens a couple times a day. And I cannot stand over every single tree like this when it's raining. So therefore, make sure that your soil is free draining, okay? Oh, that was it. That was a rain shower in Florida. And I'm sure if you live in a tropical climate, this will happen to you a couple times as well. So, now, another good thing that you want to look out for, especially when you have a rainy season, when you wake up in the morning, you should always water your tree around the same time. So we always water our trees here at 8 a.m. every single day, unless of course it's pouring rain. In the rainy season, this can be a little tricky because you might wake up in the morning and the sky is dark and you're like, oh, it's gonna rain, but you don't want to water because you don't want to overwater. That's a good thought, but what happens when you don't water and the cloud moves and your tree doesn't get watered? Your tree dies, right? So therefore, water every day, even if you think it's gonna rain. Alright, so now we're going to take a closer look at our all-purpose soil mix, and we're going to look at which aggregate is which. So first off, we have the red lava rock, which as you can see is very porous, which allows for airflow to go into the pot and into your soil and aerate the root system, as well as water drainage. So then the next aggregate that we have is pumice. It's horticultural pumice, and it is very soft, and the roots like to grab that pumice and crush it, and this will help you get a really strong root system. Next we have expanded clay. You can see here, also very porous. We have in here we have some charcoal. This is also a horticultural charcoal. You cannot use the charcoal that you use for barbecuing. That would not work, because that one has chemicals in it. And oh, here it is. The turfus is so small, it's really hard to see it. So this is the turfus right here. And the turfus helps for acidity with your soil mix. And so we mix all these ingredients together. And these ingredients have all been American sourced from American quarries. They have been washed in this country and all prepared in this country. And this is our soil mix. Alright, so now we're going to compare the two soils next to each other. And we have our coarse bonsai soil mix, which we use for every single bonsai tree in our nursery. And then also the black gardening soil. And we're going to see which one of these soils holds the water for longer and which one drains a lot faster. Okay, so I'm using my garden hose for this job, and there we go. All right, so the first up, we are going to test the black soil. It's already dripping out the bottom. and then our coarse bonsai soil. All right, perfect. So it is 8 a.m. right now, and tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We're going to be looking at both of these soils again, and we're going to see which one is completely dried out and which one is going to be still wet. So it is early next morning. It is 8 a.m. and the sun is already out. I kept these two soil samples under a roof so it wouldn't get rained on. Here you can see a clear difference. This is bone dry, which is perfect. This is what a tree likes. It likes to dry out, and now I can water it, and then it can absorb all the water now. Now this, however, is completely soaked. You see that? It's still completely wet. And this is why this is not a good soil to use. And it stores, I already said it stores too long, right? Alright, anyways, let me start over. Issues. And then we also have the black. I see a cloud is coming already, so this is typical in Florida. I know it's gonna rain, so wherever I go, I always make sure that I have my umbrella with me. Okay, and I try to make sure to have a better quality umbrella with me in the future. Oh shit! Oh, I see a big cloud is coming. Oh my god, that was perfect.
Just cut that part.
I always have my umbrella ready with me. Okay? Oh! You're supposed to hit me, love. What is this?
What do you mean?
You're supposed to hit my umbrella so you can see the water splash like this, you know? Water to hit here and like bounce off into every direction, you know? Give me full gun, and go up and then down, okay? That's why it's so important to get good draining soil, okay? Alright, talk to you guys next time. Stay dry. You think this was good?